History has been full of what-if fight scenarios, like Goku vs Superman, Scott Pilgrim vs the World, Twilight vs Common Sense, and of course, Red vs Blue. However, what if there was a game that let you duke it out with some of the most beloved anime and manga characters in history? Well, keep looking, because a game where you could have a Shinigami fighting a Shinigami might just have caused the world to explode in awesome.
Battle Stadium D.O.N.
This is Battle Stadium D.O.N, a collaboration effort of the good people of Shonen Jump with their three most popular franchises coming together to duke it out. This is before Bleach, mind you, so we have Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece. Now, is it just me, or does this all seem heavily mismatched? I admit, I'm not as learned in One Piece as I am with Dragon Ball and Naruto, but I get the basic ideas of each character, like this dude is made of rubber, and this guy has two techniques he just modifies consistently, and this guy is over 9,000. But isn't it lacking a bit of balance when a guy who can destroy a planet with blowing his nose goes up against an incompetent? Regardless, the game follows a Super Smash Bros. Style setup where you pick your character of choice, a few representing each series, then battle in a relatively restricted open world setup. Like I said, if you've played a Smash Bros. Game, you will know the rules here. You win by taking out all the other opponents. Like any fighting game, I guess. However, where Brawl had percentages and a number of lives for each person, all of the information on each character is maintained by a bar at the top of the screen. As you do damage, players drop balls of energy which you can collect and add to your control bar. This is essentially a leech life style play, and when stronger the attacks you throw out there, the more balls are dropped. Of course, when balls drop, others can pick up those balls instead, so you have to attack people, then move fast to collect their balls. Once all opponents lose all their energy, you win. However, everyone stays in combat till there's only one combatant left with energy, so even if you die numerous times, you're still in contention to win. Just make sure you have some energy on you and you're still in it. Everyone has special attacks, a weak and a strong one. They can be used by pressing the triangle button. Special attacks eat up the special meter that refills over time. Normally I will unleash a weaker attack, but if the bar is sufficiently full, it will unleash the game-breaking ultimate attack, which for most characters is a restricted small range attack, but for DBZ characters it fills up the entire screen! There are numerous battle modes, with the most used being Battle Mode or Arcade Mode. This is where you're presented with a number of levels, each with varying enemy count, mission requirements, and item distribution. You battle your way through the different areas till you come to a boss battle, which is either Cell or Majin Buu, depending on your difficulty setting. See, even the game itself admits it. It knows the Dragon Ball Z characters are the strongest. As you progress, completing missions, you earn coins to be used in a slot machine game at the end. This is where you can unlock items to be used in free play mode, new levels to be used, and new characters. Of course, this means unlocking comes down to luck, and it doesn't help that pressing the button to stop the slot machine has a 2-second lag. Other modes include free play, which let you add a bunch of conditions to combat, such as putting balls and chains on everyone, giving everyone infinite health, and making it so they can only throw shurikens at each other while reversing the controls. There's also survival mode, time attack mode, plus another free play mode where the bars that usually represent energy now represent health. So once the bar is gone, the player is knocked out. As you can probably tell from the subtle hints I've been dropping throughout this review, the game itself isn't the most balanced thing in the world. Some characters can just sit in the corner and pummel everyone with specials, while others are so small they simply can't be hit in some instances. One terrible example is when playing on very hard, Sasuke was too small to be able to hit Majin Buu with his special or most of his attacks. It was frustrating, to say the least, but seriously, who the hell would play as Sasuke? It basically boils down to self-regulation in friendly games, like how no one can use Yoda in Soul Calibur, or how Meta Knight is banned in some Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. Broken characters shouldn't be an issue from the offset, it's just bad balancing on the game designer's part. But it's really not an issue unless you're playing against actual people, since the AI is so god-awful, you won't really care that he's Piccolo and you're playing as Sakura. In regards to extras, there really isn't a lot to see here. There's a character viewer, and that's about it. You're getting the game for the idea of taking on a variety of shonen characters with others, and that's what you get. The graphics use cell shading, which works pretty well across all the variety of character styles, and voice acting is present for all, if not a little limited to various grunts and taunts. Generally, it's a fun game, if not a little frustrating at times due to broken mechanics. It's the novelty knockoff of Smash Bros., so if you're a fan of that and shonen characters, this is a match made in heaven for you. Now, if only I had someone to play this with. Wait, I know! Chi, can you come in here, please? Chi? What? She's gone, but why would someone just pick a Persicom out of the trash? That sicko pervert! Don't worry, Chi, I'll find you, but I'll need help. Yes, just answer it. Note to self, change ringtone later. Hello?
You poor, pathetic little man. I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh my god, it's you again. You took Chi, didn't you?
No. That was actually the real bad guy who took Chi. I was trying to prepare you for this, though you didn't really exceed what I expected from you.
You know what I have to do, don't you? So just tell me already.
First, you need to learn how to pilot giant robots. Big, sexualized ones.
What?